Hey guys, it's V Mosley. Thank you for tuning into my podcast where we're healing from family ties, trauma, and taking accountability for all areas in our lives that may have held us back. Today is Mental Health Monday, and we're going to be talking about progression or perfection. Like I said, we're healing from progression or perfection this week, and I'm super excited to kick it off with Mental Health Monday. If this is your first time, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't watched the 3 episodes, it will fulfill you, it fulfills me, and I'm honored to give you that healing process, how to start, what it looks like, what trauma affect me, everything. So, like I said, today we're healing from progression or perfection, and for me, I would like to start off and say, perfect and progress is a battle. It's like your heart and your mind. You, in your mind, you know that you're not perfect. But for me, I would say in my heart, I was. In this process, in my healing process, I didn't need to heal. I didn't need to do any work to get to say that we're healing from that. And beginning this journey, I was like, okay, I am perfect, which I'm not. And I am not willing to take the proper steps to the healing process. I'm not taking the proper steps to say, who do I need in my life to help me heal? Who do I need to speak to me, to give me the tools and push me forward to that process? It was like, when I'm sitting in the perfect chair, I'm like, I don't need counseling. I don't need a life coach. I don't need a journal. I don't need prayer. I don't need meditation. And that was just reality for me. And when you're healing, it's a progress when healing. And for me, this aligns with mental health because I was depressed. I was dealing with anxiety. I was dealing with trauma. So how can I not progress in that? And how can I not progress and say, I need help? How are you perfect? And you're not. So that was a constant battle for me. I was like, okay, I'm scared. I know it's something triggering it. I know it's something there that I need to fix, but no. You know what I mean? And then also it was like, okay, I am progressing. I think I'm doing the work, but it's a continuous journey of nothing. It's just like work and that's it. Or sleep and that's it. Not speaking to nobody, not, seeking counseling, not seeking the help that will push you to the healing process. And what it did to me was, I'm like, I don't want to be in this place anymore. I don't want to be, perfect Patty. I want to be stable Sally. Like, I need to be in this place where I'm stable enough to face myself. You understand what I'm saying? And face the troubles and facing the trauma and facing who I am as an individual. That's progress. When you're in perfection, it's just like, nothing is wrong with me. We're just going to throw that to the side and we're just going to keep pushing, and you cannot do that. That's like feeding off pain, and you're feeding off negativity, and anything that is attached to you is continuing feeding off that negativity. It's not even pushing you to a positive thing anymore. And for me, I wasn't in this place where I felt like I didn't need anybody. You know what I mean? I didn't need to talk about my issues. I didn't need to talk about what was bothering me, or I didn't need to forgive, or I didn't need to be a better individual and express what is inside of me. And like I said in previous videos, where healing from that wasn't growing because I wasn't growing. And where healing from that wasn't brought to you because I wasn't in a progression state of mind. I was just like, no, I'm good. You did this, you put this on me, and she did it, and he did it, and everybody is to blame, and I am not going to take accountability for the emotional roller coaster that I'm putting on myself. Because that's exactly what I was doing. Like, I was just sitting there and I'm like, I'm not able to move. So the first initial step for me in the progression state was saying, okay, I need counseling. So I'm calling people, I'm doing my counseling, and then I'm saying, okay, I need somebody that can listen to my goals and push me to my goals and make me productive. You understand what I'm saying? A perfect person that's in pain is not able to be productive. You thinking you're being productive because I'm tackling this. I'm in school. I got the awesome job. I'm in school. I got an awesome job. I got all these things popping off. But my person is still angry. My person is still in pain. My person is still, negative. My person is like, I'm all that, whoever did something to me, they gonna see me. You're gonna see this perfect Patty. And there's nothing perfect about her. You are damaged, sis. You are broken. How are you broken how are you broken mentally? You're broken physically, because when you're in a mental state, your physical is breaking down. I was in a mental state, and physically I was breaking down. Nothing was beneficial in my life in a perfection mind. Are you hearing me? Nothing was perfect in a perfection mind. I had to change because it was a progress. I had to be in reality that, girl, you was in trauma. Something happened to you. Something is holding you back for even taking the proper steps to allow people in your life so you can see yourself. I was always talking to people about them. Like, I'm reading them, and then when somebody read me, who are you talking to? And you can't read me, I'm reading you. You ask me for advice. But no, Brie, you need to get yourself together. You know what I mean? And you need to push yourself to a better. How are you going to speak to people? How are you going to be a vessel that wants to heal and be a light? And you are closed. You are a wreck. How is that even possible? You are pretending at the end of the day. And when we pretending that we're good, it's always going to be chaotic. Your life is going to be chaotic. My life was chaotic. My healing process was chaotic because it was always a up and down, in the middle, all around. And it was just a continue, okay, I'm a heal today, and tomorrow I'm not going to heal. You understand what I'm saying? And that was, like I said, in the perfect mind. And in the progression mind, I was taking steps that was needed, because I am vocalizing my issues, and people are speaking through me and telling me the steps and why I'm feeling that way because of my issues. Are you hearing me? Like, someone else is allowing to see the non-perfect person. And I had to change the mental to be healthy. I had to change the mental to be healthy because I was not healthy. I was feeding myself a McDonald's meal. We all love McDonald's. And the fries, the fries was a continuous depression. So I'm eating it, and I'm just so addicted. I'm just eating, I'm eating. And it was just like, I'm stuffed now with this depression. And my frappe was my anxiety. Because those are two major things that I deal with. I'm dealing with anxiety and I'm dealing with depression. And we're healing from that. And with this frappe and this fry, it was so addictive and so filling that, you know, this is so good that it put me in a perfect mind frame. It was so fulfilling that it was putting me in a perfect mind frame. So nothing is wrong with this meal, this snack, because it is fulfilling. It's making me feel good inside. That's perfection there. It makes you feel perfect inside because nothing is wrong with me. Nothing is taking me away from this goodness. So I had to set that aside. I had to be in a progression state of mind. I had to be accountable for who I am and who I'm going to be. And that's what you have to do. You have to be better than your perfect self. Like, we all want to be perfect, but are you progressing? Are you actually healing? Or you're just taking your pain and just being like, you know, yes, I'm hurt. Yes, this is affecting me, but I'm not going to put in the work. Yes, this is affecting me, but I'm just going to sit it to the side and just be like in this constant circle, unhealthy. You know I need a mental change. I know I need people in my life, but I'm going to be in my corner. You know, I love to say I'm in my corner. I'm in this I'm private with my issues. I'm private with my battles. I'm private with my own healing, and I'm doing it by myself. That is not healthy. So what I'm saying is, when you are healing, it has to be a progress. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. And the people that hurt you aren't perfect. Hurt people, but sick people heal people. Okay? And it's going to be a constant battle between the two. And for me, I just wanted to be better than perfect. I wanted to take the proper steps. I needed to take the proper steps. I wanted to be a change, you know, and I wanted to see myself grow outside of, you know, this closed door and just have the perfect sign out there. You know, it wasn't no exit sign, it was just perfect sign. And it needed to be an exit sign because the exit sign led to progression and led to the people that will open more doors for me, because the perfection is one door. Imagine that. Your perfection is one door. And there's no exit sign. But when you in the progress and you're meeting people and you're healing, and this person is connected to that person, and your counselor is speaking through you, and for me, my life coach is speaking through me, and I'm connected to her, she's connected to this person, and we're just in it together. You are not by yourself. So take the exit sign, be better, and we are healing from that. I thank you for tuning into my podcast. I hope you have a great, wonderful Monday. Mwah.